Today, we're covering 3 essential battery services: charging, inspecting, and jump starting. These are fundamental skills you will need to use every day. A battery needs to be fully charged to provide reliable power. You have 2 main methods: slow charging and fast charging. Slow charging uses low current over a long period, which is safest for the battery. Fast charging uses a high current over a short period, but can damage a battery if done incorrectly. To correctly charge an AGM, absorbed glass mat battery, you need a charger specifically designed for AGM batteries. These batteries are sensitive to overcharging and can be damaged by a standard charger that doesn't have the correct charging profile. The most important step is to use a charger with an AGM or an absorbed setting. A smart charger is ideal because it automatically adjusts the voltage and current through the different charging stages: bulk, absorption, and float. Avoid using a charger that is not rated for AGM batteries, as it may supply too high a voltage, which can cause the battery to overheat and damage its internal components. A proper charge cycle for an AGM battery involves 3 main stages. Bulk charge. This is the first stage, where the charger delivers a high current to quickly bring the battery's voltage up to about 80% of its full charge. Absorption charge. The voltage is held constant, typically between 14.4 and 15.0 volts. This stage is crucial for ensuring the battery reaches a full charge without being overcharged. Float charge. Once the battery is fully charged, the charger drops to a lower, constant voltage, around 13.5 to 14.1 volts, to maintain the charge and prevent self-discharge. This is commonly referred to as a trickle or maintenance charge. Key recommendations: charging current. A charging current of 10 to 25% of the battery's amp-hour (Ah) rating is generally recommended. For example, a 100 ampere-hour AGM battery should be charged with a charger that can deliver 10 to 25 amps. A lower current can be used, but it will take longer to charge. Temperature. Charge the battery within the recommended temperature range, which is typically between 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius and 40 degrees Celsius. Extreme temperatures can affect charging efficiency and battery life. Check manufacturer's specs. Always consult the battery manufacturer's specific recommendations for charging voltage and current, as they can vary slightly between brands. A crucial warning: incorrect charging can permanently damage a battery, especially AGM and gel types. Always check the manufacturer's recommendations for specific charging instructions. While the battery charges, let's inspect the cables, clamps, and hold down. Look for corrosion, which appears as a white or blue-green powdery substance. Corrosion creates unwanted resistance that will restrict the flow of electricity. Use a battery terminal cleaning tool or a wire brush to clean the corrosion from the terminals and clamps. A baking soda and water solution also works well. After cleaning, apply a thin layer of dielectric grease to prevent future corrosion. As we covered in the last section, check the battery hold down. It should be secure to prevent the battery from shaking, which can cause internal damage. Replace any cables, clamps, or hold downs that are frayed, cracked, or severely corroded. Now for jump starting. Even experienced technicians make mistakes, so pay close attention to the order of connection. First, park the source vehicle close to the dead vehicle, but ensure they don't touch. Turn off the source vehicle's engine. Connect the positive red cable to the positive terminal of the dead battery. Then connect the other end of the positive cable to the positive terminal of the source battery. Next, connect the negative black cable to the negative terminal of the source battery. Finally, connect the other end of the negative cable to a solid metal ground point on the dead vehicle's engine block, away from the battery. This avoids sparks near the battery's flammable hydrogen gas. It should go without saying, but smoking around batteries is very hazardous. Start the source vehicle and let it run at about 2000 RPM to start charging the dead battery. Wait a few minutes. Then start the vehicle with the dead battery. Once it's running, disconnect the cables in the reverse order. Remove the negative from the dead vehicle's ground, then the negative from the source battery. Finally, remove the positive cables from both vehicles. That's it. By following these procedures, you'll be a pro at battery services in no time. Thanks for watching.